Sports. Upside of books already as we start this second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio.
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job
inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Lakers trail by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Davis is out there with Hill. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Bryant. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. Diaw with it. Picked up by Davis. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Spurs.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play. Marco Bellinelli with a career season playing for the Spurs in 2013-14. His best ever three-point percentage. In fact, he led the league in that category for the first half of the season.
But no scoring yet from him. The drive by Green on the money from 12 feet away. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Splitter misses. And for Bellinelli, you couldn't have asked for a better situation than the Spurs offensively.
Yeah, they put their shooters in a great position to succeed, Kevin. A really good passing offense with a clear system, clear-cut system. Marco wasn't asked to create his shot as much, and that benefits him and his team.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by the Lakers. Takes the 13-footer, and that is good. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, the Great League. Last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned. Kevin sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never one to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris. Timeout called the Lakers.
A lot of people thought that Danny Green would build on his play from the 2013 playoffs last season, but it's marred by injuries and underwhelming performances from him. Definitely not what he nor Spurs fans were hoping for.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Randall's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kobe. San Antonio also making some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. They get the rebound.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Green up on top. And Leonard has it in the corner. Another one falls for San Antonio. And Danny Green last season, a dip in his field goal and three-point percentage club.
You know, he hit a slump around the middle of the season, but he finished strong. Still a highly efficient scorer in their offense.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Parker dishes to Splitter. They set the pick. Back to Parker. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Parker's got 6 points.
This is one of the worst defensive performances I have.
Not as well.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
The drive by Green. Here's Splitter. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. And that one's good. Duncan.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack. You know, the Spurs culture, really an example for the entire league, and you have to give a lot of credit to head coach Greg Popovich. He demands accountability and execution while at the same time balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a great leadership team around him, his owner and the general manager. They've been a terrific trio for almost 2 decades now.
Now here's Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got his second bucket.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Here's Lynn. He kicks it to Ellington. The Lakers working the ball around now. Another miss by Young.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now they've gotten something out of just about every possession, and their defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too.
Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And, you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill, liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
And that one's good. Parker.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour. You know, he owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there. And you talk about Leonard's work ethic, instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
Young outside, shoots the three. Can't get it to go.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yes. Lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spurs out in front, just top.